If your lab report came back normal, but you're experiencing hair thinning, this video is for you because I want you to know that normal doesn't always mean it's optimal, especially when it comes to hair growth. So, with my background, I love to study things at a cellular level, but nothing beats actually experiencing it in my life. Let me know if you can relate. I'm talking about edges thinning and not growing to back to its full potential versus like when you were younger. Another thing, a lot of hair shedding and even hair smaller or a little bit. You notice the density change a little bit on one location versus another. If you can relate to that, let me know because I know I wasn't by myself. Another thing, you not experiencing postpartum. So maybe your children are way bigger or you just don't have any children yet. So it's not postpartum. It's not that you're sick because you're not sick, but you notice that your hair texture has changed. You're using quality hair products, but you still noticing these small, subtle differences in your hair. Your skin feels drier. You're probably breaking out more. You're gaining weight easier, especially compared to when you were in your 20s, and your energy is not the same. And you're like, is this what my aging experience is like? Like, what is going on? And if you're extra dramatic like me, you're praying to the Lord right now, and you're like, Lord, do I need to forgive someone? Do I have any grudges in my heart? Am I holding anything in? What is going on? Father, I give it all to you, seriously, because what is this? And so you're going through an emotional roller coaster. But let's pause and look at your labs. So if you went to the doctor recently and you had to you did some blood work, and so now you want to look at your labs, let's first look at ferritin. Now, iron is very important when it comes to our hair growth and getting that blood circulating so we can stimulate those hair follicles. But ferritin is very important because this is going to help to store your iron. And if the ferritin is low, then the hair follicles is going to be low. So if your ferritin levels is at a level between 15 to 30, that may say it's normal on paper, but it is not optimal for hair growth. You want your ferritin levels to be around 70 to 100. This is optimal for hair growth. Another thing you may look at is your thyroid. So you may have a TSH of 3.5, and on paper it may say that it's normal, but your hair follicles are sensitive to any thyroid shifts. And so you want to take a look at that. Another thing you may look at is your cortisol. If you're experiencing high chronic stress, then this can actually shrink your hair cycle. So yeah, it's very important. Another thing you may look at is your estrogen progesterone imbalance. If you notice like a shift with your estrogen, I'm talking about if you've experienced like fibroids, heavy cycles, then all of this can play a part with your hair. Hair is actually one of the first signs that your body will signal that something is off when it comes to your body. And there's an imbalance that's taking place. And so all of this is going on, and you're like, I knew it wasn't just a perm. And so if we take a look at 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 to 20, it reminds us that our bodies are temples of the Lord. And how do we maintain our temple? So we have to be a steward of the body that he gave us. And how do we be a steward if we're constantly talking over what we think our bodies need right now? I'm talking about we assume what our bodies need through whatever is trending, whatever is out on the market right now, and not paying attention to what our body is whispering to us. And if you're a believer, then what the Holy Spirit is constantly trying to tell you through these different signs that your body is showing you, then yeah, that is not being a steward of our body. And so we have to, how we be a steward over our bodies is we first have to pause, and we have to pay attention to what is actually happening and what our body is actually missing and need in this moment. And this is why I offer consult sessions regarding hair and hormones. So in my sessions, I like to go over your symptoms. I want to review like your lab report if you have it. If not, then we could just go over your symptoms as well as identify any hormone patterns. And we'll discuss nutrition as well as scalp strategies and create a next step plan. Because if you're tired of guessing what your body needs, like the way I did in my beginning stages, and you're tired of going through this all alone, I am here for you. And I don't want no one to go through this alone the way I did, because this really took some time for me to figure out. And I was like, I'm doing all the things. And I'm talking about crying. I'm like, Lord, what is it? And so when I finally started to see where I was lacking and stuff, I want to be sure I'm helping more of my sisters that's probably going through the same thing. And so I invite you to that consultation. I'll have the link for you below. Please be sure to share this video with someone that comes to mind, because the Lord doesn't want you out here struggling and trying to figure out this all alone. That's probably why I went through it, so I can help you. So I pray that this video has blessed you, and I will talk to you next time. Talk to you later. Bye, beautiful.